What's good? This your boy Hurricane, giving you a movie slash book review. And the book we're gonna talk about is The Spook Who Sat by the Door. I'm gonna say it again. The Spook Who Sat by the Door. Sound like a horror movie, don't it? It was a horror movie, alright. It was a horror movie for the powers that be, nigga. But shout out to Opposite from the Norm. Shout out to Op from the Norm. Real shit. Thanks for letting me on that live. And thanks for putting me up on this motherfucking movie, man. This movie is a fucking gem. You know what I'm saying? It took me back to the days like when I was a kid, or like fuck it, nigga, when we all was kids and we saw a superhero movie and we came out the movie theater punches and kicks and flips and shit, thought we was a Power Ranger or Spider-Man. Oh yes, I felt like that after I got done watching this movie. I swear, bro, I wanted to start a revolution tonight. Tonight, nigga. But the movie was made in the 70s, I think like 1973. I think the man that made this book, his name is Sam Greenlee. I think he wrote it like in like 66. The movie came out in 73. You know, people was hating, but dude got this movie out there. This nigga raised donations from the hood, got money from private investors, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, he was straight hood because he said it himself. It was like, nigga, he ain't make this movie for the international motherfuckers, you know, like, he did this for the brothers and sisters on the block, you know what I'm saying? They ain't want that movie out there, nigga. So, nigga, he was passing that shit, nigga. Hand to fist, word of mouth. Yo, nigga, the hood had his back, real shit. And I asked him, you know, like people, you know, like from around the world, I guess. Like, he had some connections, bro. He had some good connections. And that movie came out. And the movie was, you know, like, for it to be under blaxploitation, it was done very professionally. You know what I'm saying? It was done very professionally. Like, I like how professional that is. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a Dolomite or a Superfly. It was like, it was a straight to forward black movie, bro. Real shit. Straightforward, bro. Revolution. But the movie is about a man named Dan Freeman. He's from Chicago. He's from a gang called the Cobras. This man infiltrates the CIA for like 5 years, and he learns all this shit, comes back to the hood, train his crew, and start the revolution. Bam! You got to see the movie. I listened to the audio book, 20 chapters. Greatness took maybe like 2.5 days because I had to be at work and shit. So like before work I listened to it. And after work I listened to it. You know what I'm saying? So the book is, all books are better than the movie. We already know that. That's hands down. But the book was awesome. You know, like, they should have put some shit in the book that was in the movie, but like, I understand the budget of movies. I guess they couldn't fit it all in. They said, fuck a license and a permit, nigga. We going to the location to shoot, nigga. That was some real nigga shit, bro. Fuck a permit, nigga. But yeah, that's what happened. Nigga, infiltrate the CIA, learn they shit, come back to the hood, train them, start the revolution. Now, what I liked about the movie, you know, like, what really stood out about the movie is it gave me many different perceptions on the revolution or the revolutionary mindset. You know, because I thought the revolutionary mindset, grab your gun and go out there on the front line. You know what I'm saying? Fight for your freedom. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just straight like that. Real shit. When it came to, you know, war in the streets. But there's more to it than that. It's the perceptions of the other side of the revolutionary spectrum. And it lets me know that the shit is covert. And this is what the CIA is. Covert. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fucking CIA is America's James Bond. You know what I'm saying? You know, over there on the other side, they got MI5, MI6, Interpol, KGB, the Mossad, Chinese intelligence, you know what I'm saying? And we have CIA. Now, it also took me back to a book, The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop, and the lectures of Professor Griff, who made the book. Also a member of Public Enemy. Shout out to Public Enemy. Shout out to motherfucking Professor Griff. Because he was giving Chuck D and everybody the information to put in that music. So like before Professor Griff was even doing any fucking rapping, he was already giving the truth to the community and helping the community at the same time. Shout out to Professor Griff. Like, you know, like check out his podcasters and shit. This brother is still strong. This brother is still here. That's what's up. But that's what the movie The Spook Who Sat by the Door is about. It sounds like a horror movie, but it is a horror movie to the powers that be. Now, I also want to connect this movie to a movie called Rise of Legend. Rise of Legend is the story of Wong Fei Hong, and we ain't had a story of Wong Fei Hong since Jet Li's Once Upon a Time in China 1 and 2. They've been making Wong Fei Hong movies forever. Now, Wong Fei Hong is, like according to the Far East, the first hero of China. Like he did some shit, like helping out his brothers and sisters on the Silk Road. In the movie Rise of Legend, which had great fucking fight scenes in this movie, like real shit, nigga. That fight scene where he fought all the niggas in the range was awesome. Said it took him 7 days to shoot. To get that bitch perfect. Now, the movie is about the young Wong Fei Hong before he became a grandmaster. Him and his homeboy like made a pact. He was like, nigga, like one of them gonna infiltrate the Black Dragons, which own the motherfucking the community, just fucking it up, making gambling dens, opium dens, the kidnapping mothers and daughters and putting them in brothels. And the boss is working with the powers that be on the slave trade. So Wong Fei Hong pulled the straw to motherfucking enter the motherfucking infiltration. His homeboy was name was motherfucking Little Fire. Wong Fei Hong was named motherfucking Lil Fei. That was his hood name. And his homeboy was named Lil Fire, and they had another chick that got kidnapped. She was in a brothel and shit. Little Fire goes back to the hood and start the revolution. Wong Fei Hong, he goes into the bad guy organization, motherfucking infiltrate and break it down from within, bring the money back to the hood, save the slaves, kill the niggas with the gambling, opium, and brothels, kill those niggas, and then he motherfucking kills the boss. And then he protects the motherfucking Silk Road, well, like at least his hood. Then I also connected this shit to 007, License to Kill. Most niggas ain't up on this one. Most niggas ain't up on this James Bond. Cause like most niggas, like when motherfucker like Timothy Dalton became James Bond, most people ain't really like him. They really criticized this movie, License to Kill, to be too ruthless. But the fucking name speaks for itself. He's 007, License to fucking Kill. Nigga, he's MI6, License to fucking Kill. The fucking movie is his occupation. Like, what the fuck? His occupation and job description. Nigga, what the fuck? So anyway, James Bond is at a wedding with his homeboy. His homeboy get popped and killed, like by some elite motherfucker, cartel nigga. And James Bond infiltrates the gang and destroy it from within. So what's the message of all these movies? The message is it's all covert. Going back to the spook who sat by the door and going back to the revolutionary mindset, the mindset of the different perspectives of different positions that the revolution has to be in. You don't necessarily have to hold the gun. Dan Freeman needed a minister of information. He needed a propagandist. You need to put the truth out through music, art, and literature, and lectures. We needed that. So right now, let's just say if the revolution was started today, or if we was in the midst of the revolution now, each and every one of us that's putting out the truth, we are doing our part for the revolution. For real. So be proud of yourself. Because we stand by the truth. We are loyal to the truth. For real. So in conclusion, shout out to Out From the Norm. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. I want y'all to check out the Spook Who Sat by the Door. Check out the movie Rise of Legend. Check out the movie 007 License to Kill. If y'all can, shit, check out Professor Griff's podcast and check out his book, The Psychological Covert War on Hip Hop, or watch his lectures on it. He got many other lectures talking about a whole bunch of other shit too, about how Disney is fucking corrupt and everything. But real shit. The Spook Who Sat by the Door. Check that movie out first. Read the audio book. Listen to the audio book. And tell me how you feel. Peace.